G'day and welcome to this edition of the COLAC Herald Sports Mash. Beside me is Ben Martin. My own name is Lachlan, Cowlishaw, so obviously a bit of a slow start for me this morning. But anyway, we've got a lot of footy and netball for you to get through. We're going to start with the GFL footy, Ben.
Thanks, Loch. Now, I thought I'd kick it off with the GFL this week. Obviously, a big result here for the COLAC Tigers. Kept their finals hopes
exciting. Very
much alive with a win against second place St Joey's. Now, I mean, Joey's winning this one heavy favourites, but the Tigers led at every change en route to the 16-12, 108 to 14-13, 97 victory. Kane Leeson just unstoppable up forward for the Tigers. He kicked 5 goals, while Andrew Kelly was just a force in the midfield for the Tigers.
Superstar.
For the Joeys, the coach, Russell Robertson, one of your favourites, kicked 5 goals, but wasn't enough, while Dale Carson was their best. We're going to go straight into CDFL news now. Some big results here. Obviously, all the top four teams playing each other at the weekend. South COLAC, the only team to get a win. They defeated Simpson at 14-5, 89 to 12-11, 83 at Joiner Reserve. Rick Wild kicked 4 goals for South COLAC, including the match winner despite a hamstring injury, while Ben Cox, the forward there, he earned best on ground honours for his job in the midfield after a couple of roos went down with injury in the first half. For Simpson, Nick Harding, he's just unstoppable at the moment. He kicked 7 goals, while Chester Gardner, the teenager, I think he's about 15 years old, he was the Tigers' best. Now, the other top 4 game at the weekend, Lawn v Forest, finished with a draw, the first draw of the competition this season. 6-11, 47 apiece at Lawn's Stribling Reserve. Dan Hermans kicked 2 goals, while the young fella, Tommy Stephen, was the Dolphins' best. For Forest, Jared Matheson just continuing his form up forward. He kicked 2 goals, while Al Burrell was the Lions' best there in the draw. In the next game now, Birregurra just continuing its strong form at the moment. They defeated Western Eagles 2013, 133 to 8-9, 57 at Birregurra Recreation Reserve. Joel Davies, the recruit, he was in pretty good form at the weekend. He kicked a team high 7 goals, while Cam Wright was, just his usual self in the middle there.
Best.
For Western Eagles, Tom Carson, the former coach, kicked 2 goals, as did Luke Ryan, while Brennan Combrey-Oborn, the teenager, was Western Eagles' best in their loss. The next game now, Elvie defeated Otway Districts to hold their 6th spot on the ladder. 16-12, 108 to 6-8, 44, 10 goals to 2 in the second half. Really just got the job done there at Elvie Recreation Reserve. Mitch Williamson, just travelling as good as any forward. He's not a big fella, but he gets the job done. He's quick and he can kick straight. He kicked 6 goals. Andre De Lorenzo, just a dominant performance down back for the Swans. 4 Otway Districts, Ben Martin and Dan himself. 3 goals, while Adam Harris, the coach, was the Demons' best there. And in the final game of the CDFL action at the weekend, COLAC Imperials 12-6, 78 defeated Apollo Bay 12-14, 86. The Sports 6 unanswered goals from the Hawks in the third quarter there. Imps come away with the points at Apollo Bay Recreation Reserve. Timmy Scott, the big fella for Imps, and Tyson Finnegan each kicked 3 goals, while Stevie Parker, the captain, was their best. For the Hawks, Cam Tate 3 goals, and Hamish Tamlin was the best. Obviously, Illawarra Bear had the bye at the weekend, so that wraps things up. I'm going to pass you over to Locke with the netball.
Outstanding stuff, outstanding weekend of football, and it was also an outstanding weekend of netball. Did you like that segue? I tell you what.
Very nice.
Netball now. GFL netball first for you. The COLAC Tigers took on St Joseph's as they did in the football. Unfortunately, they didn't get the win. St Joseph's won 58 to 47. The best player for St Joseph's was Laura Bell. She had a really good game. Talia Jeffries was the best for COLAC, while Corny Coolahan shot 32 goals, just sitting atop that GFL goal scorers table, and Megan Fitzpatrick had 36 goals for the Joeys. In CDFL netball now, or rather CDFLNA netball, Apollo Bay took on COLAC Imperials in our first game. The Imps got the win 61 to 39. Rebecca Scott continued her good season with 39 goals, while Candy Robbins had 14. Kath Spears, the experience there, she had 21 goals. Elise Howard was the best for COLAC Imperials, and Lauren Nichols was the best for Apollo Bay. Elvie versus Otway Districts. Elvie beat Otway Districts 49 to 37. Morgan Drayton, good young player, she had 26 goals, while Chelsea McLeod had 23. Nadine Oborn, 19 goals for Otway Districts, and the best players were Christy Kennedy and Nadine Oborn for Elvie and Otway Districts, respectively. The third game now is South COLAC versus Simpson, a bit of a top of the table clash, second versus third. and South COLAC made a big statement in this one. They won 50-34, downing the Tigers. Tegan McNamara, young player having a great season. She scored 29 goals. Jessie Hawkins had 19 goals for Simpson. McNamara was the best for South COLAC, and Caitlin McVilly, she got the best votes for Simpson. Lawn versus Forest now. Lawn beat Forest 56-43 down at Stribling Reserve. Eliza Larkin had 39 goals for the Dolphins, while Rachel Morrow had 31 goals for the Lions. Larkin and Morrow were the best for their teams as well. Final game now is Birregurra versus Western Eagles. Birregurra coach Ruth Mason pretty happy with this performance. Unfortunately, they didn't get the points, and Western Eagles remain in 5th spot with a 58-24 win. So a good win by the Eagles there. Jenny Fish had 33 goals. Danielle Bowen had 25. Courtney Lawson netted 19 goals for Birregurra, while Caroline Sexton, the defender, was best for Western Eagles, and Gillian Floyd was the best for Birregurra. And now we just get to that exciting time of the show. It's the COLAC Herald Sportsman of the Week, Sportsperson of the Week rather, and this week we're going to give it to LV Young Gun Mitch Williamson.
That's right. Now, as a lot of people know, I suppose a few football followers, they wrote off Elvie at the start of the season, and now they've just come along in flying form this season. Mitch Williamson being a big part of that. He kicked 6 goals the weekend in their win against Otway Districts. I think it's his third haul of at least 5 goals or more this season, so he's playing a big part in the reason why Elvie are sitting 6th at the moment. So well done, Mitch.
And you'd have to say Murray Williamson's got to be putting his hand up for Coach of the Year sort of stuff. Few weeks to go yet, let's not get ahead of ourselves, but that's it from us this week. From myself, Lachlan, and from Ben, thanks for watching.
So yeah.